Not one Democrat voted for us. Vote only because they hate Trump. But I hate them too, you know that?
Yeah, well, trust me, Don Holio, the feeling is mutual. Now, Trump has made no secret of the fact that he hates Democrats. And the rest of humanity hasn't exactly hidden their hatred for Trump either. Whether it's global protests or multiple assassination attempts, we are living in divided times, to say the least. But having said all of that, I was still truly shocked at this new video out today that currently isn't getting a lot of attention, but has taken Trump hatred to new heights, about 30,000 feet to be exact. And the captain has turned on the sit down and watch this video light. So kick back, hit subscribe to Really American Media, and let's unpack all of this. Now, as you may know, Trump has spent the last several days in Scotland hitting a ball with a stick on your dime, as this glorified photo op at his new golf course in Scotland has cost taxpayers over $10 million. That is your money. And it's things like this that make us Americans feel like we have a king now. And boy, it sparked a lot of anger here in America.
From Los Angeles to Atlanta
Donald Trump has got to go!
to Chicago and in the nation's capital, organizers say more than 5 million Americans poured into the streets under the banner of No Kings.
And even when he arrived in Scotland recently, he was met with mass protests as the citizens of the United Kingdom aren't so happy with him either.
On the streets of Edinburgh and Aberdeen today, a so-called festival of resistance against the president's visit.
I think he's going to wreck the world. We need to stop him somehow.
And while many of us have joined in these protests, some have taken it to extremes with assassination attempts. And not just one. By my count, we have had 4. It first started back in 2016 with this underreported story that, honestly, I don't even remember hearing about when it happened.
Shortly after Trump took to the stage, Michael approached a police officer. Seconds later, he attempted to grab the officer's gun.
Are you serious, man? What are you thinking?
When questioned by the Secret Service, Michael stated he'd wanted to shoot and kill Trump, saying he was a racist that deserved to die.
Now, fast forward to the 2024 campaign, and we had this, of course, famous incident in Pennsylvania.
Look what happened.
And boy, his ear sure healed quickly after it was apparently grazed by a bullet. But I will save conspiracy theories for another video. We also had this attempt that got a lot of coverage back in 2024.
Donald Trump says he's safe and well after reports of gunshots described to have been fired in his vicinity. Local officials in Palm Beach in Florida say it happened in the grounds of his golf course while he was playing.
And then there was another incident that happened in 2024 that was also underreported, where it certainly seems like another guy was trying to take out Trump.
I truly do believe that we prevented another assassination attempt.
Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco says deputies arrested 49-year-old Vem Miller outside former President Trump's Coachella rally Saturday after a deputy noticed something off about his vehicle. When the deputy searched the car, Bianco says the deputy found a handgun, shotgun, a high-capacity magazine, and other concerning items.
So yeah, that would be 4 attempts that we know of, in addition to all of these protests and general hatred of Trump going around the world. And although I do not condone trying to assassinate anybody, please hear that, anybody who's been paying attention can see why people just don't like this man, who is arguably the most divisive president in our country's history and is in no way a president for all Americans.
But I hate them too, you know that?
Which brings us to this newest incident that we've got video of from 2 different perspectives. Here you go. Yesterday, EasyJet Flight 2609 declared an emergency in flight on approach to the airport in Glasgow, Scotland, where Trump was at for this recent golf trip. And this video was shot by one of the passengers, and I will warn you, this may be disturbing to some of you.
Fight the bomb the plane! Dead to America! Dead to Trump! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
Oh my God.
Sit down. Don't move.
Yeah, that man started yelling, "I'm going to bomb the plane, death to America, death to Trump," and then repeatedly says Ali Akbar, which means God is great in Arabic. Now, he was then tackled by some of the passengers who were very understandably freaked out. I mean, doesn't matter if you agree with his hatred of Trump. You never want to hear someone say they're going to blow up a plane while you're on it at about 30,000 feet. And then from elsewhere on the plane, we obtained this video showing some of the aftermath once the guy had been tackled.
Idiot. Yeah, but why you saying you're going to bomb the plane? Because I want to send a message to Trump. Yeah, okay, but Trump is not on this plane. People's families on this plane. He's in Scotland. Yeah, Glasgow.
Yeah, in case you couldn't make it out, a passenger asks, "Why are you going to bomb the plane?" The man, who we now know is 41 years old, but who we don't have a name or country of origin for, as of this recording time at least, he responds by saying, "Because I want to send a message to Trump. He's in Scotland."
Get off my plane.
Now, the man remains in custody, and authorities believe he was acting alone, an isolated incident. But this is all indicative of what happens when you embolden a wannabe dictator, when you elect a man king of America. After all, as Sir Isaac Newton once said, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And that is what we have been seeing and will continue to see. Now, obviously, and for legal reasons, I will state this very clearly. I am not encouraging or condoning violence against the president or anyone else. But I will echo this sentiment right here.
As the ancient Tibetan philosophy states, don't start none, won't be none.
Yep, words of wisdom. But since Trump did start all of this, I'm not going to be silenced, and you shouldn't be either. So please like this video, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.